Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? Hope everyone been enjoying this springtime, even though it's getting pretty scorching hot for some places around the country, given the date of this live stream. Good to see you up in the building, deliver it. Okay, okay. So this was a kind of sort of a scheduled live stream, sort of just basically based on the pattern of this particular playlist of the Gauntlet series. If you haven't checked out that playlist, I highly encourage you to do so. So without any further ado, we're going to get in where we fit in, which is not where everybody else fit. Yeah, it's not where everybody else fits. Kind of like the Cinderella effect. Something like that. Yeah. Hey, what's good, Mike? What's good, Mike? And what's good, Logan? Good to see you back up in the building. So, yeah, just gonna jump off with this live stream here. This kind of is one of the things where I put out the link for Cool Jen. He might be able to show up tonight, but he might be busy. It just depends. So, just every now and then, I could just be doing these live stream versions of the Gauntlet series. Don't be surprised if sometimes I, you know, do it solo. But there might be a time where, Cool Jet might do the same. It just depends on how we feel at that time. So that's the uniqueness of this Gauntlet series. So with that said, we're going to get right into it. And excuse me if I might have to say 1 second every now and then, just because, yeah, the allergies have kicked in. So yeah, but no worries. I'm not sick, just allergies. Everything is so much pollen's in the air, man. It's crazy. So uh yeah, you said Mike, Kevin gave me a shout out a year ago. RIP Kevin Samuels, GOAT. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, much blessings, for sure. Um, Here's the thing, like black love is extinct. It was once endangered. It was once endangered, but now I feel that it's extinct. I really feel that it's extinct. And this is why. Just because, I mean, you rarely see true black love. And yes, y'all heard me pulling up. Yeah, we gonna chill tonight. Yeah, we gonna chill. We gonna chill. Yeah, I mean it's in danger. You rarely see good accounts of black love. You rarely see it. I mean, of course, I speak from the Hebrew space, so there's the account scripturally that talks about 144,000, and I kind of get that number just based on this aspect, if nothing else. Not just speaking literally on numbers, but just saying that it's just a rare occurrence that you're gonna see people living in the truth, as well as seeing people living truly in love. You're gonna rarely see that in this day and age, especially amongst those labeled black. You don't really see that love. You rarely see it now. It was endangered probably a few years ago. Now it's just extinct. So here's the deal. Black love is extinct. Black coping is real, and black hoping is wishful thinking. There shall always be remnants, but nothing more. So you'll see these so-called black couples, black marriages, and black families. You'll see them together, but most of them are just merely coping. They're not really there because they love each other, most of them. It's just more or less that they're coping. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't know what goes on uh, once you turn off that TV station, once you see people leave from the movie theaters, or once you see people leave from the carnivals and things like that. A lot of arguments, a lot of distress, a lot of things. I know where I'm at in Kansas City, and I'll just give y'all some more perspective on this. There's always a shooting going on in a lot of neighborhoods out there, and it's different because it's not like in other places where it's like more gang related. In Kansas City, it's unique to where it's usually families that shoot other families. That's real talk, and I know that's similar down in parts of Texas for those living down in Texas. whether Dallas or Houston. I know y'all can relate to that. Even San Antonio. Shout out to Texas. Okay, but a lot of folks around these parts, they shoot up families, man. So I ain't just talking about love, black love in regards to just like relationships. So y'all could get kind of a better perspective on where I'm coming from and all of that. You know, it's deeper than just relationships. It's even family. Okay, because that's really the core. The core is the family. Okay, but I'm also going to say this for the record: the way black folks don't like supporting other black owned businesses, it's the same way now in regards to let me see this. Had a notification. Let me see this. I think this is probably Cool Gent right quick. Let me see. Uh okay, let me I'm telling y'all this unscripted. One second. All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually Cool Gent. Yeah, he got, doing some things, taking care of some business, you know what I mean? So, that's how we do it though. But yeah, going forward, let's continue to chop this up because y'all know me. This is what I do. Okay. Um, keep in mind in regards to just the fact that, like I said, the way black folks don't like supporting other black owned businesses, it's the same way in regards to black love, I believe, in this time, especially in regards to knowing each other's family or their family knowing you. I mean, because there's even a what I forget which channel talked about it, but this chick talked about the fact that her boyfriend didn't want to meet her family for whatever reason, whether he was a bad guy or her family was bad. He obviously didn't want to meet her family. Well, back in the day, there was always this saying of that girl you didn't want to bring home to mama. Yeah, that girl that you didn't want to bring home to mama. There was always that saying. So, like even now, it's even worse now because people just like, I don't even want to meet your family. I just want to meet you. I just, this is about me and you. It's not about your family. Okay. So that's kind of what's going on. But even now, taking it a step further, there's really no love there. Like, and I really think it's to that point now to where if y'all can just imagine with me, especially those that call themselves black, if y'all can just imagine with me, okay, uh, if y'all could just imagine how you might have known somebody, or maybe this was you, just keep it a buck, okay? I keep it a buck because I felt this way sometimes too, but I've had to check myself. See, I can say that, okay? But just imagine a black owned business that you run into and you just like, no, I don't know if I'm feeling that, man. It's just not like there. Because you're kind of used to that Eurocentric way and style of business, maybe the upkeep and things like that, or even a certain hotel or something like that. Maybe you feel some type of way about that. And like, I don't know if I want to put my dollars there. See, the dollars never really go back into the so-called black community. The dollars always go away from it. You put money in all these other communities, but never back into the black community. You see, and that's how it is. So I think now, even in regards to love, even in regards to genetics, hey, look no further than these swirlers and divestors. Let's not just talk about the international guys, okay? Let's talk about the swirlers and divestors too. Everybody just now want to do things elsewhere. It's just gotten to that point now, okay? You know, it's just always like that. Nowadays, it seems like nobody really wants to deal with each other if it comes to like you being black on. Like, and then the thing is, you might have a guy or maybe even a gal. So, I'm not trying to like have a preference or things like that, but maybe one might have a very successful business that they cannot say is black owned. But then you find out they black owned. Now you want to get more inquisitive. Like, how did you get that successful? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. For all we know, some people felt that way about Kevin Samuels too. You know, oh wow, out of the blue, he got over 1 million subscribers out of the blue in a very skyrocketing way. Okay. I mean, a lot of people don't know he was just kind of slow simmering for a few years. And then all of a sudden he blew up after that average as best live stream that he did went viral. Okay. But now, you know, still people still kind of second guess and second think that, like, yo, dang, I mean, what? How did he do it? So this is kind of like, in my way, sort of commemorating Kevin Samuels without actually doing a video about it too, as well. Because this all ties in, you know, with everything that's going on in this society. And we're going to get further into this rabbit hole because now it's like a guy can't even try to start a family with the feminine without her bringing up his dividends. Ooh, did I just say that? Yes, he cannot start a family with a feminine without her bringing up the dividends. You see? And it's sad because it should be based on love. It should be based on love. You shouldn't raise or bring up a family based on dividends, okay? Oh, the strategic aspect to why we need to have 5 or 6 of our offspring, if you will. Now, case in point, I've talked about this before, I think, somewhere on a different platform, probably. But there was this one Caucasian guy, I believe, and uh, yeah, this one white guy. He was living here. I think he was actually from Europe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but nevertheless, he and his wife they lived out in South Dakota. They moved out there and they were in charge with actually building the Crazy Horse Monument. I guess they got the grants from the Lakota Sioux tribe to do that. I don't know. It's all alleged. It's all alleged because not all the Lakota Sioux tribe agreed with this guy coming down to that part of South Dakota to build this huge rock monument called the Crazy Horse Monument, right? But nevertheless, this was started. This continued to proceed, right? And what happened was him and his wife they got together and they obviously needed the manpower to work on the Crazy Horse Monument. So they literally was like, yo, let's have like at least 7 to 9 to 12 kids, you know what I'm saying? Have that many, right? To help us build this monument. So there was a purpose behind them having those children, right? But it wasn't to me still based on money. Okay. You know, you have a purpose for why you decide to procreate. Not really more or less you looking at the purse. See, ladies, you can't look at the purse in regards to procreation. You have to look at the purpose, if nothing else. Okay. If love is not initially on your mind in regards to having children, think about the purpose, not the purse. Okay. And I've always believed that the purpose comes before the love anyway, because why? Why you got a purpose of loving that person? And to be honest, Black love has lost its purpose. Keep that in mind. People have lost the purpose of why they would love someone else that's Black, let alone they don't even know the purpose of wanting to love someone else that's Black. Okay. You don't even know the purpose now. You lost the purpose. Now you don't even know the purpose. So now we just do things on purpose. This all was an accident, or we think it is, in regards to how this all started. But at the same time, I don't believe it was quite an accident if this all is done on purpose. That kind of went over some people's heads, but okay. Let's keep going, right? Most of the times, the message conveyed now is that in regards to Black love being extinct, right? Most of the time, the message conveyed now is you don't call or text her all the time. Even though back in the day, all you had was a landline or a 4-page letter. Excuse me. Most of the time, the message conveyed now is that you don't call or text her all the time. Even though back in the day, all you had was a landline or a 4-page letter that you enclosed with a kiss. And when you write him, he better get it on time. Hey, what's good, cool gent? Good to see you up in the building. Yeah, man. Just whatever you want to jump on, if you're able to, you know, you got the link, man. You know, we up here chopping it up, man. It's getting good. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, back in the day, it was just a landline or you writing letters. It wasn't all this extra narcissistic things that I believe technology brings. Ooh, that went over some folks' head too. And I didn't mean to rhyme. Shout out to Sir Ism for that one. But Yeah, all you had back then was a landline. See, this thing with these text messages, it brings out narcissistic traits. You see, because now you have to communicate through that. But what if you old school? You're like, nah, man, we need to talk, or I need to come by and see you. I don't want to do all this behind the technology type of stuff. I mean, even a letter at least is just some way of reaching out to you. But even in some ways, the letter can be narcissistic if the person doesn't even try to go out their way to see you in person. See, that's the thing, y'all. You got to get back to that person to person interaction. If y'all meet each other online, y'all got to start doing things more in person. At least then you can know if someone is truly of a predatory behavior type or not by just you seeing if they even want to see you in person and they y'all get close and things like that. There'll be something mutual. There'll be truly something mutual about that understanding. Not just a mutual understanding, but something mutual about that understanding. Yeah, that's it. Deliberate purpose versus the purse. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's go. You said those are the beautiful days when we wrote each other and talked as well. You said that as well, deliberate. Yeah, 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 for sure. Like we actually talked back then. You actually knew what you was getting yourself into. Like these long letters. Now, to me, unfortunately, now I can only imagine the bad letters. Like I said, there's some certain narcissistic tendencies even with letters too. But like I'm saying, it's just this idea and this added idea that you actually had no choice but to talk to the person. You couldn't do it behind certain mediums. Now, what I mean by the dark side of these letters is, look no further than the military, and you see that these letters are long drawn and written out by people who just decide to walk out on the other person. This guy over there doing a tour of duty overseas, and all of a sudden he finds out his wife had an affair all these years he'd been overseas. 1 second, y'all. Cool Jen is in the building. Let's get it. What's good, man?
Yo, what it do, fam? How you doing,
Hey,
man?
hey, doing good. You got a little feedback on your end, but otherwise, yeah, I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Oh yeah, man. I'm doing well, man. I have to take care of something though. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, you good. You good. Yeah, I had already conveyed that. So, yeah, you all good, man. You sound great.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm trying to get my headphones right. I'm trying to listen while I'm on my headphones. So yeah.
Yeah, I got mine too, man, because I realized, like, normally when I solo, I use the microphone, but when I'm doing these panels, I got to use my Bluetooth headphones, man, so I can hear out both ears. So, because
Right.
I got like all this noise canceling stuff, man. Because sometimes, like, if you ain't got noise canceling, it's gonna sound jacked up when you're on a panel with somebody. Like, at least coming, like when I hear myself. So,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. This thing still ain't let me do it. But yeah, man. What's the 411?
I'll just keep 1,000, like you be saying about this black love being extinct. What you think about it?
Black love. Yeah, it's man. Look, the black love thing is like, truth be told, as long as you have a lot of hate, as long as both sexes have hate with each other, you know what I'm saying, and continuously be programmed by the wrong indoctrination, they will always continue to believe that there's no love and that it don't exist because they've been taught by the evil ones, if you will say, and they will continue to follow their indoctrination, man, and they try to pass it on to the next generation coming up. But hopefully, the Gen Z that's coming up, man, will not buy into the BS and they will see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Realize the programming, man. So even though we're the last generation of millennials to really experience that, you know what I'm saying, before technology blowing up, before all this social media, like you said, when we like somebody, a lady, man, you know what I'm saying, the love notes, stuff like that, you know, you have to communicate. The closest thing you can communicate with them is like over the phone and in person though, man, because you're interacting with each other and you're reciprocating. And you know something that's very interesting though, man. What I noticed about this generation though, I think we talk about this, is that there's no reciprocation anymore. Now, as true men, real men, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not being one sided, but I believe we're better reciprocators than women, bro. I truly believe that, because the things that men do to get a woman's attention, though, man, we always reciprocate. But the woman here in this place don't know how to reciprocate. And that's why a lot of them are truly losing, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to have nothing to show for, nothing to give. You know, I mean, who are you behind all that fake stuff? I mean, where's your femininity at? You know, your personality and stuff. Let it shine. That's what we want to see. You know, you have to walk around mean mugging face all day. What's that proving anything to yourself and to everybody around you?
Hey, check this out. Continue on with that too, but check this out. To me, it's like a lot of their femininity is condemned. Call it condemninity.
Oh man. Ooh. Yeah, man. It's a lot of that's going on with the fake femininity, fake femininity, and listening to the wrong people giving out the wrong advice. But I say this though, I hate putting a number on age though, but the old heads, the older ones, are the ones who giving out the bad advice, because they effed up their life. So now they want to pass it on to their daughters and stuff. And then by the time you get to their daughters, they get mad. It's like, why you not marrying my daughter? Your daughter is a calculator woman. She's no good over here. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like, why would I want to invest in someone that's not going to invest in me? I mean, not money wise, but as far as like, you know, who she is and stuff, and to be there help meet, to help me have my back. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but to inspire me, to encourage me. You know, and knowing that I am needed as a man. You know, and I think that's why a lot of us brothers, man, are very under appreciative, because we don't really get that real support from our own women, man. And it's sad, because some of us, we still think about it like from our grandparents' generation, right? You know, they got a chance, and thankfully, you know, for them to experience feminine women though. But now, since that's really dying off, it's like little sprinkles now here and there. You may find a feminine woman here and there, but as long as they're taught by these jealous freaking mothers and whoever, the aunties and stuff in their family, man, they're gonna go down that path. But hopefully they will catch the message early. Hopefully.
Man, and even with this Mother's Day thing, man, like, shoo, it just
Oh my.
really kills this whole black love thing, man. Because it's like nothing for the fathers. What about just like, oh my gosh, man. Like, it's deep. It's so much to the point that what about I just call it a happy each other day. What about one of them type of days? You know, the mother and the
Hey,
father together celebrate
right,
y'all
right.
too. Man,
Because to me, you might, if you're gonna have Mother's Day and Father's Day, they might as well call it Day of the Sexes, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all what it pretty much comes down to. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, it's division, if you ask me. Because when Father's Day come, like, man, they don't even push that. Which I don't care about holidays at all, but they will push. They won't push the Father's Day, but you hear the modern woman say, like, I'm the mother and the father. Like, yo, come on, really? And that's what they
yup.
try to do. That's what they try to do, to say the program then to, like, to younger people's heads, say that the mom and dad was there. I mean, they always say that their mother was their heroes, but they never talk about their dad and stuff. And I understand there's some guys, they ain't, you know, about nothing. And some of the women too. Some of them out there too, they ain't about nothing neither though. So, you know, don't let this media fool y'all out there, because we see right through it. And right now where we at, you know, it seems like there's a big hold on relationships, as if relationships are kind of like dying off or trying to become obsolete because of the things of what they're
Mm,
doing before us right now. And you got all
mm,
this other kind of stuff outside of heterosexual though that's demonic, man. And they pushing these agendas and stuff, but people are so stupid. They don't want to wake up at all, man. I'm like, yo, if y'all don't wake up, like, how you gonna have a legacy though, man? Like, if there's no man, there's no woman. You know, it's like for the
true.
heterosexual men, it's like being a heterosexual man. It's like being in the Garden of Eve, or being in the garden, yeah, without Eve. Even though there's women though, but their mindset, they're not that Proverbs 31. See, that's the difference, though, man. But we see that,
And
and
that's the
just
thing.
because,
Like,
uh huh,
oh no, I was gonna say and see, like I was thinking, like, see, a lot of people don't even know. Like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so correct me if I'm wrong out there, people. Like for the long time, the reason why Tupac didn't know about his real father because his mother held that information back.
right, exactly, man. They keep it under the rug and they don't tell it because what they fail to realize, man, is that when that child gets older, they're gonna have questions. They're gonna question everything. Why come I never seen my father or whoever else type of family member that I never heard about? They're going to question that when they get older. Some point in time, may not be now or today, but when they get older and they start to pay attention to like the cycles of life, they're gonna ask questions, man. Trust and believe, because I've been on that before. I've asked questions before.
Wow, man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. So it's like, yeah, this thing, like I said, like we just talked about with the letters and stuff like that. Like, and that's just on the gal side, but like you're flipping on the guy's side, like on the guy's side, it's like but nowadays it's like really out of sight and out of mind, like as far as any type of certain interactions a guy might want with the feminine. Like, he ain't gonna really give her no time if she ain't letting him come over and smash.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right,
like for
right,
guys, a lot of guys that just think with their little head instead of their big head, that's the only reason why they want to be around it. Like, yo, I'm just trying to smash, you know.
right,
So
right. But you know what, man? Of course, sex is part of everything. Of course, I mean that's why what I'm saying, we get with women, right? But we know not just that. For us real ones, we do want to be with somebody we know that we could trust, we can invest in. You know what I'm saying? Our hearts and stuff. Like there's a scripture about that. You know what I'm saying? Is she a woman that I see her treating me good all the days of her life? You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
hey, it's like I'm handing half my life over to her, my investments
hmm
and things like that of that nature. Because logical thinking, man, we think about all this stuff though, man. All we love peace.
yeah,
Men love peace though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we love the punane, but we love peace all day over everything. Because like I said, if it's something that's in the trash and it's dangerous, I don't want to pick it up. That's how I look at the situation.
yeah. And it's like, even when you say that, it's like, one has to pluck out her purpose versus over her punani. You know what I'm saying? Like, her
Right.
purpose got to come first. Her work got to come before the play. She's rewarded of her services. You see,
Yeah.
you give her a bone. She been a good dog. You give her a bone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, you know something, dog? You know something, bro? Like I was looking at this. It was like a podcast. I think it was like two ladies, bro, young ladies. I know they're in their 20s though, beautiful. But it was a chocolate sister and there was another light skinned sister though. The chocolate sister talking about she's not gonna. I think she had a problem with like the. I forgot the name of the topic, but I think it's something like catering to your man. And one of the sisters was like, one of the ladies was like, hey, I'm not gonna fix my man no plate. So I'm like, oh damn, he will go again. He will go again. And I was sitting there watching the
Hey,
whole interview. Yep.
see, she won't fix him a plate. Now she wondering why he out so late. Ooh, that part.
Oh, hey, heard him. That's facts right there, man. And I'm like, yo, I said, well, if you're gonna do that, that means you automatically cut yourself off of having a real man. Automatically, like I said, man, we putting our chips on the table. This is what it is. Look, this is the cheat code. This is our cheat code. Look, and the answers is right in front of your face though, but they don't want to take it, man. Like, what do we got to hide? Confessions. These are my confessions. But that's what we're doing, man. Like, we ain't got nothing to hide at all, man.
Exactly.
We're men. We only got one or two switches though, man. Why they got like a whole manual, 19 buttons. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
man, they want them jacked up airplanes that you don't even know how it's able to fly. Like, damn.
I know, right, man. That's facts,
Like,
man.
what?
That's facts, man.
Woo.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
telling
like And see, I was gonna say, on the flip side of even the guys that just only want to be around a chick unless he's gonna smash. Like the flip side is he can't smash if she don't see that cash app ring.
Right,
So
right,
now I'm like wondering, does notification of the cash app ring, is it like a ring sound or a cha-ching sound? But yeah, that's how guys
right.
are. They like, man, it's crazy, man.
That's facts. Can you pull up the last comment delivery brought up as a man, if you can? All right, she said, as a man, you have to do an investigation to see what she is about. That's an automatic right there. Like we already know. Like that's why we're talking like the way we're talking right now. Like we're investigating the stuff because we trying to do everything to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We're trying to do our due diligence.
I get where she's coming from, right? But
Mhm.
it's coming from like a feminine perspective. Here's what I mean, and I hear what you're saying, delivery, because meaning that a guy is doing his what due diligence to know what he's getting himself into. We get that, but see, with men, it's not really about investigation. It's more so observation.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
because
Observation keyword.
yeah, you looking at her behaviors, you listening to her tone, you checking out her actions, and this builds up everything you need to know without you even needing to really know what her body count is, what's going
Mm-hmm.
on in her personal life, and hopefully she don't have you burning and going to the doctor to get some pills. So
Man, tell me.
all these observations, investigation. You a man. You out here working. You ain't got time for all that to be on the computer going into the Google files to look her up. You ain't got time for all that. But you observing her behavior and you making some good decisions on how to deal with her early on. That's what's key. But yeah, I get exactly what you mean, delivery. Yeah.
Right. And yes, we have to vet them, of course. That's always automatic. You know what I'm saying? But like, is it somebody that who got my back? Like she got my back, and you know what I'm saying? For every little thing in the mindset that I have, I mean, as far as like with life, I mean, she's a winner and she's feminine, and you know what
See?
I'm saying? She's a though.
And that's the thing. Like the only chick that you really can vet is the one that has your mindset or accepts your mindset.
That's it.
Because yeah, I
That's it.
mean, you ain't trying to take a chick off the street and then get her to actually, forget teaching an old dog new tricks. You can't teach a rogue dog anything either. Like she used to dealing with tricks, so it's like, come on,
Right.
man. Like, mm-mm.
Facts, man. Hey, you know something? I made a post like way like a week, two ago, and it's a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, off track, but a little bit about polygyny, right? So, to each his own, man. However, I said, have any of you guys, any guy, ever met a woman who can make your imaginations calm? Meaning that she knows you both know each other so well. It's like you're married before you're actually married. You're married in spirits before you're actually married. Like that's your helpmeet, aka like
Yeah,
slash soulmate. Because that's extremely rare. Because like it's like you both know each other. Your mindset is right. You understand each other.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? In different levels. Though, it ain't gotta be not just sexually.
yeah,
But it's like every level, bro. And it's like, yo, she gets what she
yeah.
knows how to eat. I know what she loves. At this time,
That's it.
it's like it's that cycle, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what men are craving for these days, man. That's what we've been
Yeah,
craving
see,
since the beginning of time.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's like that true inner telepathy, if you will. Like, yeah, and I get what you're
Yeah.
saying, Michael. In the darkest
Woo.
hours, yeah, she ain't gonna be a ride or die in the darkest hour. That's it. Yeah, for sure. But like,
I,
man, that it really, if there could be a new word we could make up tonight, instead of
yeah.
investigation, how about that investigation, that real vetting, that inner vetting,
Yeah.
that inner
Yeah.
spirit,
Yeah.
like you said, really connecting with each other on that deep level to where you ain't got to say much. She just already knows.
Like, and here's the thing though. Like, she don't only understands you, but what's better is that she understands you. That part right there, she understands you though, man. And like you said, that telepathy though, man. It's like you already know each other's mindsets. Like, man, it's like you just know it gives off a signal. Like, I know it. I just fucking know it, man. It's like spider sense. Like my spider sense. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about trying to tell it to her, or she ain't got to worry about telling it to you. She just know. So yeah, man, it's like that love language. That's a love language, man. And that's a whole nother level type of talk right there, man.
Yeah, man, love definitely isn't hard at all. It should be very much like water. You flow like water with it. If she ain't coming off like that, that's how you know there ain't really no love, especially no black love. And how many times for the longest we know about this amongst most of the community that folks ain't trying to flow like water. And what, like Mike said, even from his perspective, what? Even
Mhm.
amongst the community, staying with each other in the darkest hours, that's struggle
Nope.
love.
Yep. That's facts
I
though, man.
want
It's
no
like
struggle love.
they trying to swim in oil, man, instead of water, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Yeah.
you can't swim in oil. Like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Makes makes
Mm-hmm.
no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's backwards. It's like people just backwards, man. I like what Deliver
Oh
said too.
yeah.
I like the body and spiritual language. Amen. Yeah. That's facts. Deliver. Yeah, I do agree with you on that though. Like, oh man, just man, that's that
Mhm.
right. It's like that dream. I dream about you all day type of love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That right there. That right there. Because us men, we're like visual. We're very visual and stuff though, man. Not just on with physical beauty, but also the inner beauty. And that's what a lot of women mess up at, is that they don't work on the inner beauty, man, the inner self. That's why a lot of them fail, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all, ladies, man, y'all better listen. We speaking some real stuff over here right now. Rayology and Cool Gen 87. We speaking some real stuff right now. This is a cheat code. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all women, man, like you only go on your outer appearance. But what does the Bible say? Beauty is fleeting though. But one who fears
Yeah.
the Lord should praise. So you gotta work on your inner self, your inner self, your inner beauty though, because it's gonna shine. It's gonna glow when we like approach you or something like that. You know, it's like you present yourself in a positive light, and that's who you are. I mean, even behind closed doors and stuff. Yeah, you got your other type of traits and stuff, but that's what we're looking for, man. That's what a lot of men is looking for, and I hate that this society is going downhill, man. It's freaking sad, man. Like it hurts my soul that this is what we get like right nowadays. You know, like it's like the end. It's like the end of the stick, or you're in the restaurant while everybody get a full course meal and you get like a half eaten plate.
Right. Or, kind of like going to that, like here in the Western society here, man, it's just like a real jacked up market, but not like the stock market in regards to like finding somebody, but like that food market, that outdoor food market. And
Yes,
you come to that food market, like seeing all these rotten fruits and vegetables.
yes,
You know,
yes. That's it,
what
bro.
happened to this looking like the Garden of Eden at the food market?
Yes,
Like
yes.
rotten vegetables. And a man's supposed to somehow, I guess, pluck a seed from this. No, I came here to actually get some food.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. And it's like, what? And women, y'all gotta ask yourselves this. What man, any logical thinking man in a right mind will go to a market and pick up a rotten piece of fruit? Make that make sense. It just doesn't fit at all. You know, so you got to think about I said this before. It's like thinking like a businessman, businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? What does the customer want? You know, what the men, like I said, with visual stuff, we love a woman, her inner beauty. Cause and I like what Moshe, shout out to Moshe though too. I like the comment he said, a beautiful body will last a limited time, but a beautiful mind will last forever. And that is facts, bro. That is major facts. And you know what's interesting? I'm pretty sure I know all y'all brothers can relate to me, like to my millennial brothers, man. You ever come across a 70-year-old woman that's so beautiful, bro? Like, man, it seems like, man, I know she's over. It's like I would marry her. Like, I'm just saying, because that inner beauty, and yes, she could look good and stuff too, but that inner beauty of herself, man, it shines through. And that's
Hey,
where a lot of the younger women fail to realize, man. Not
I'm gonna
all.
tell you who did that. I'm gonna tell you who did that, even though he wasn't black. But I'm gonna tell you who exactly did what you just said. Um, it was Keanu Reeves. See,
Oh
he married
yeah,
that
Keanu
oldest
Reeves.
kid. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves though, man, because he loved that mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if I could be rated R him, man. Cause yeah, man, like our imagination, man, is like on a whole nother level. And Like I want somebody like to stimulate my mind, because once you get the mind and stuff, like both with each other, and it's like everything else comes along with it. It's like moving the rocks out the way. Now from the top, the water just comes down, man.
Hey, hey, here's a message for the ladies too. I think we talked about this before, but I'm saying this in a different way. But ladies, once you get a man's big head right, his little head gonna always be right.
Woo! That right there, y'all better listen, man. Hey, that's major facts right there, bro. That's major facts like that right there, man. Oh man. Hey Ray, you know what I was thinking about? Cause this is gonna piss off a lot of chicks, man, right? You know, I said, man, on the next stream, maybe whenever the time comes, like, and I'm not putting no women down here. No, I'm not putting no woman down, but it was gonna be like the Western woman. Can they learn from foreign women? And I would actually try to get a foreign woman on my stream, bro, to talk about these things, like the real ones, though, man, the real foreign woman, cause we, hey, they got to get back in order, man, because like I said, men are just tired, men are fed up, you know. Um, we're in different times right now, and like I said, men are fed up. We don't want to deal with this stuff, you know. It's either you get in order or you get out the way, like Ludacris say. We ain't got time for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or even when he said, get back, get back. You don't know me like that. She don't even know you like that.
Don't even know me like that, bro.
Damn.
Don't even know me like that, man. But yeah, there are, like I said, older women and stuff. But you know, young women be like, you know, yeah, I look good and young. But yeah, guess what? Now it's like there's two things divided. You got your appearance, but do you have that inner beauty? You got those two together, and you know what you like. You cater to a man, man. You already won automatically. You already won. I cook for my man. I please him. Like, you already won. It's game over. It's game over. But a lot of
Oh
them don't
yeah.
want to do that.
Facts. And it's like, I said earlier about, kind of like, how back in the days, like with the technology and how chicks had to write that 4-page letter and close with a kiss. And when he write it, he better get it on time. You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the catch to that though. Here's the catch to that. We writing letters right now online, right? Right now, this
Right.
is a love letter. This is our 4-page letter right now, me and Cool J 87. Right now, this is our 4-page letter. And they better get this on time. They better get it. Time is running out. They better get it on time.
Yeah. Better get it on time though. That's real talk though, man. You know, because one day, like I said, in the future though, can you imagine all the stuff shut down? We have to go back to landline phones and stuff like that, bro. And actually remembering the numbers and stuff in our head or write on a piece of paper, a little pad, man. Man, we because we already experienced those times, even though yes, we're up to date, but we're going back to the past, like I said, whenever the time comes and stuff. But um yeah, man, this is where we at right now, and so many things are changing. They're really changing though, man. But like I said, the originality will never change. Like, if you don't have your origins, like, then you're not who you truly are. So a lot of women don't know who to learn from, which I say, pick up the scriptures and learn who you're supposed to be. Because your desire is supposed to be to your husband, not chasing these worldly careers and stuff. Your desire is supposed to be to your husband, wherever
Yeah.
he is.
And I want to touch on that too, what you just said, and even based on what Logan said, putting two and two together. See, her pure in spirit, she can't be with her husband like that because her inner spirit has been corrupted by many men,
Yeah.
many men, like the 50 Cent song. So it's like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? She can't even like let even this one man like try to purify her, to be
Yeah.
that goal. Instead of her being like a diamond in the rough, she's just become too rough of a diamond, too rough to be
Bro,
purified to be a diamond.
you know something? They just want to be cold rocks instead of diamonds, dog. They don't want to form to diamonds. They want to be rocks, man. That's all they want to be. They just want to be the bone and not the meat.
Yeah. You know what? No wonder why they always be like, "Oh, you could kick rocks if you don't like this. You could kick rocks." I said, "Okay."
That's facts, bro. That's facts. Hey, that's so facts, though, bro. Oh my God. Yo, but it's true. That's how they be saying it, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's how it works, bro. Damn, man,
Yes,
that's
sir.
crazy, bro.
Oh, that's very intimate, Moshe. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yeah.
that's dope. Holding hands, yo, when is the
Mhm.
last time I done that, bro? Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll be like, look, put that phone away. What you doing on the phone? We chilling in
Right.
the sunset. Like,
Exactly.
yo,
Exactly,
man,
man.
I'm telling you, it's changed nowadays. Oh, now she like, what you be doing on your phone? Like, yo, this is about me and you right now. You tripping off like phones. And then, like you
Right.
said, like, yo, this is the other thing that's killing black love. And this was dope what you
Yeah.
said, Cool J, but like, quit calling dudes bro. That's killing black love.
Oh man. Oh, I did not just say. Oh my God. Yes, y'all sisters, y'all. Here I go. Now, y'all women, man, y'all gotta stop calling dudes bro because, like I said, that so-called bro can actually be your husband and stuff, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that mess, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I could watch an old school romantic black movie, bro, and looking at them old school movies, bro, I'm like, man, wow. I think I don't know if it's Jason Lear's one of them movies, and I caught a moment, bro. It's like a nostalgic moment. It's like, wow, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, they somewhere in the sunset, chilling, just talking with each other. No cell phones or nothing like that exists. It's like, wow, like the world was totally different back then, man. It was totally different. I'm like, man, wow. I miss that era, but now, like I said, cell phones are good and bad. But like I said, you know, never allow these cell phones. Like I said, it can kill communication skills. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're on the social media a whole lot. But unless you're speaking some truth, coming on here to do what you got to do. But other than that, I'm old fashioned. I like face to face. You know, I want to see you in person because it feels more. And I'm not saying I'm not downgrading online though. But if you do meet somebody, you know what I'm saying, online, meet them in person, and you get the normal person, like it feels rewarding. It feels more rewarding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then before you get to that, like continue on, like, yeah, like, and even you think about like how they even try to like with the whole black love, put the quote unquote good man out as a scapegoat, like on the Dead Presidents movie, when you
Yeah,
know the Lawrence Tate character, when he was wanted to be around with the chick that was fast and messing around with the pimp, get knocked up by the pimp. But her sister was the one really coming after him though, and she the one that ended up dying for him. So a lot of chicks use that as a way of saying, y'all don't want good women. You know, even when a good black sister is there and she's riding and dying for you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want her. Y'all want the fast type. And I was like, no, you see, this problem is you looking at media. You ain't looking at reality. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Because it seems
Exactly.
a righteous man wants a righteous woman, and he rarely gets that. And that's to me, real black love is righteous. You know,
Right.
black
And
righteous love, or can we even just say that black love is righteous? Like, what can we really say about it? Like, it can't be all this other stuff. Because I'm thinking
right,
nowadays, what they define as black love is, you know, it seems like she could snoop around with Pookie, and that's how these children come along.
right.
Righteous man
E-
really has children.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know something though? See, and I hear women say, you know what I'm saying, we like 304s or whatever though. That's not the case. Now, we do love a freaking woman, every man. But the difference is, listen, ladies, the difference is that be a lady in the street and a freak in the sheets though. If you're my woman, that's the only difference though. We don't want you to give your body to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. Point blank. Period.
Exactly. Exactly. And new person in the building, James Kells.
Shout out to
Good
you.
time seeing you for the first time. Shout out to you for show. And Logan, he said, need a chick to go to Comic Con and the Fan Expo with. Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
what's
She's
up.
out there, bro. Yeah, she's out there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she
I'm
out
telling
there.
you,
You know.
you know something? I watched the chicks back on TV though, man. Um, I like the Mia Campbell's, the Michelle Thomas, aka the Meyer Monkhouses. Those type of women are very rare these days, man. To see those particular type of women back in the day. I'm talking about natural sisters from the 90s, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, man. Like, you really don't see that no more because a lot of women trying to look like demons now, bro. all this caked up makeup and stuff on. But I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
it's crazy.
that's what it is, man. It's literally her broadcast. Literally, her broad, the way she's casting herself as a broad, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But yeah,
Yeah,
we
man.
uh-huh.
Oh, you good? You good? Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I have to say most of our brothers are overlooked. Yeah, we are overlooked. The women with the beautiful, the inner beauty. Okay, because you're looking. Yeah, yeah, and like I said, yes, we're visual, but at the same time, we want to know who we're truly investing our time and stuff in, because wherever comes out that mouth, all that other crazy stuff and how you carry yourself. Like I said, and you know this too. I think what we can also tell about a woman too is like her profile online though. That's another reason. That's another thing. So when I hear women say, I ain't on 304 there though, go to your profile page. All right, this is what you post. All right, I see who you are. Thanks for showing me though. You ain't got to see it. We just gonna walk away from the
Exactly.
building. And that's real talk. That's real talk, man.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. You said, "Oh yeah, Moshe, that's facts." Jason's lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jacob
Oh,
Lyrics,
whew,
yeah.
gosh,
Powerful little
God.
thing. Now,
Yes.
now Jada Pinkett Smith was bad back in the day. I would say that she was. Oh my God,
Oh
at that
man,
time,
her
long
Nia
ago.
Long. Whew,
Neil Long. Yep. Mia
God.
Campbell, man. That's oh my God, man. Mia Campbell. Jesus Christ, man. Her.
Oh man.
Uh, Michelle
And,
Thompson, like the beauty, bro.
and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Jill Scott, holla at your boy.
Uh, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, you,
yeah,
you you just need to be around the right guy. Everything you was doing on that movie when you was on Why Can't I Get Why Can't I Get Married or something, when you was
yeah,
with like what
yeah.
depicted as a righteous guy, come get that in
That's it.
reality. You know what I'm
That's,
saying?
that's it, bro.
Because
That's it.
Jill Scott always had this look to her, but she ain't never really been like hooked up for some reason. So I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a chick from 101 named Spirit, I think. Her. Yeah, man. I mean, I pay attention to some of those type of chicks. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. Cause like I said, cause men, we know who's wife material and who's the calculator material. So just to keep it, PG or rated G, if you want to say. But yeah, I mean, we got that discernment stuff. Like I said, we know who the calculated women are, and we know who the real wife material quality type of women are. But a lot of them types, the the wifey types are already snatched up. See, that's the difference though. And you have a lot of women that get upset when they done all their dirt, and then they talk about they can't find a good man. They call in on these shows to talk about, well, you know, I did this or whatever with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we asked him what kind of type of dude he was, and it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I see. We see, and it's like, thank you for calling, though. We don't need your need more of your input on this. So just gonna hang up, man.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy because it's like, to be honest, I think nowadays you just answer the question one word: polygyny.
Mhm.
They're like, what? Like polygyny? Well, I mean, because if you've already had a situation and that's done, what are you to do now? Many children later, and you still need to be connected to a man. I'm just saying. And
Right.
so
A
it's
lot of
just a way of man. Yeah,
a lot of women give their, well, I'll say like that, or they limp, or like to, like, what I'm saying, all these other dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? And so man, and it's like, what's left for someone like me? I mean, if you're going around doing that to every other guy, and then it's like your name is in the streets and stuff. So of course I don't want you though. I mean, you're not that mystery in the box like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, that's another thing. Leave something to the imagination. That's a huge missing factor today, bro. Leaving something to the imaginations, man.
yes,
Jesus Christ, man. Like that right there, bro. Like, especially like I said, we're going back to men being, visionaries, you know what I'm saying, visual thinkers. The
yeah,
missing to that, that's like another part of essence of life stuff. That's how a lot of artists, singers and rappers and stuff back in the day, musicians, man, know how to write, because they was inspired by the by a woman that left something to the imagination, bro. You don't see that no
Yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. And then also like just keeping in mind, like nowadays it's like, because it's like, you look at this idea, how some, even amongst this black love idea, they don't really understand true leadership. And so, I've always said with lead, if you spelt that backwards, that's deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
hmm
All right, can you pull
so
up the
the
comment?
deal,
You
which
go
one?
ahead. Oh, the last one she just posted about the ugly
Okay,
sister.
shout out to Brown. Shout out to Brown Do Life, by the way. The
Yes,
last
sir.
one that okay, this one here.
Yeah, yeah. The ugly sister is the true beauty, and she's right. Why do I say that? Because when you're in school, you can see a chick, you know what I'm saying, wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, popular, whatever. Like she may not have like the best features, but it's until she started to blossom, like she looked like the best out of all the other chicks, though. That's why I tell
Oh
any guy,
yeah,
man, if you young, always be good. Treat the I won't say ugly, but the not the most attractive lady the best, because guess what? She could be your fucking rose when she get older, bro. Telling you, telling
yeah,
y'all, man.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like the thing is that yeah, I mean the ugly duckling becoming the beautiful swan. But see, this is
Yeah,
because of really more or less like I've said before. She has beauty for it, but it takes a man to make her beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
that's
And
right.
even
Mhm.
they might saw her as ugly. She actually was beautiful to that man. Beauty is
Right.
in what the eye of the beholder.
That's right.
So
Right.
behold, he
Cause
saw a
those,
vision.
yeah, huh? Cause those be like the best gems right there, man. 'Cause like I said, when she get older, bro, like she's gonna remember, like you treated her right, all the type of stuff. Like she's gonna remember that, man. And
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, that's real talk. That's a good show by itself too, though, man. Talking about that, the ugly duckling. Yeah. Huh.
Oh yeah. But see, also like we've said before too, though, like girls are not kissing frogs and turning them into princes. You see what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But they they
Yeah.
they kiss these toads. You know,
Right.
you wonder why you kissing him and he don't become a prince because he was never a frog, sweetie. He was always a toad. The
Fact.
righteous men are actually the true frogs that you kiss and he becomes a prince, and then he builds on that and becomes greater than a prince one day. But
Major facts,
they
bro.
want they want the prince. No, they only want the prince. What they want that knight in shining armor,
That
and the
sound
knight
on
in shining armor is below the prince.
man. That's facts, bro. That is facts right there, man. Jeez, jeez. Man. But yeah, like I said, nowadays a lot of women got to stop listening to this demonic music. That's messing them up too. It's really messing them up. This hood mentality and stuff that they have. I mean, it's supposed to be feminine, but like I said, their mothers never taught them how to be feminine. So guess what? She's just gonna be for the streets. I got to put it out there like that. I mean,
Yeah,
for mine,
and
it's like,
see, whew, that's deep, man. Because I think now, to be honest with you, and this is something else they not going to want to hear, like you just said earlier. It's actually the father that teaches her how to be feminine, not the mother. But that takes
ooh,
a yeah, yeah.
Bec- yeah,
Because
because
hey, check this out. Because he taught his mom, he taught her mom how to be feminine towards him. So
fact.
technically, yeah, goes back to that.
Right. Now, yes, the woman is supposed to teach the younger woman how to be, what I'm saying, feminine, you know what I'm saying, like have the qualities of like a future wife. And also they need, that's why it's so important to have both of the parents, okay, any type of positive male figure, father figure, whatever in their family, to see how men care themselves, see how they treat the women and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like, those are the children's first role models are the parents. So they look after what the parents do, when they get older, and they can imitate that. Like, okay, this is how my mom treat my dad, and this is how my dad treat my mom and stuff. But nowadays, y'all women want to know why. That's the reason why the old tools, what they had back then, our fathers, our forefathers, stuff back in the time, they worked it back then for their time. But this is a whole new generation, so it's kind of like these tools don't really work for this particular part because we're in a whole new generation, and it's like it just like, man, like it's just not gonna turn. Like it just won't. It
Oh
just won't.
shoot. Hey, we go. We got a Thanos. We got a snap moment, a Thanos snap moment going on right now. Okay,
Oh, oh,
see.
What do you say?
Woo!
They should want the knight with the dented and rusted armor. Uh-oh. That knight is
Black
a
Knight.
warrior. Uh-oh. And been through many battles. Uh-oh. The knight in shiny armor doesn't go through nothing. Oh! Oh, Moshe, you won comment of the year, boy. Oh, hey, you won comment of the year with that, bro. Hey, oh man, hey, that needs to be in a frame right there, bro. Like real
Yeah.
talk. I gotta read that again. They should want the knight with the dented and rusted armor. Shh. That knight is a warrior and been through many battles. The knight in shiny armor doesn't go through nothing. Whoo! Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Talk about the perseverance, man. The perseverance
Yes.
that the real knights go through. The perseverance, this will build character and stuff.
Yes. That's the whole idea of the Black Knight. So here's the catch here. Like the catch here about the Black Knight. Could black love only be revived through her knowing someone that's a Black Knight?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, Moshe Trip, the knight in China is the sipping bam.
Yeah, that White Knight, man. The White Knight. White Knight. Hey. And
Hey.
yo. And they've been brought up upon this Princess Fairy mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to think this is how it's supposed to be. It's like, no, like outside the kingdom is burning flames, scorched earth. Like it's nothing like all this pretty and nice glimmer. Like, no, you're protecting it with a fortress. And you need to trust in the way this man has that fortress around you. You shouldn't be trying to wander too far. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things now, you start to get more into that, then they really like, oh wow, he's okay. Now he's trying to break me down. This is where the real vetting comes in now. See.
Yeah. Yes, that's fact. Oh, he got another golden comment too. Uh-oh. Let's see what it says. The rusted knight is the alpha and disciplined warrior.
Yeah.
Discipline.
That's it.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Moshe, listen to my playlist titled Black Knight's Perspective. Everything you said hit home. We might have to do a live stream together, Moshe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might have to hit you up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what? That title, The Rusted Knight. Oh man, that's a whole title by itself, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all better The Rusted Knight, bro. Hey, hey, shout out to Moshe, man. Hey, shout out to y'all for that, man. Yo, that's golden. That's golden.
Here's the liver. Now she's thinking that we're just talking. We are talking about the problem. Oh, she ain't talking about us. She just said in general. We are talking about the problems. Let's talk about the solution. We want to build and to heal and develop. Amen. Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's why we're talking about this black love being extinct. Now, see, with that said, now you brought up reciprocating earlier, Cool J, right? So I've always believed the man initiates, the woman reciprocates. However, like we're living in different times, right? And kind of makes you wonder, is there a duality to that? Like, and I've always said with the feminist, she must take initiative. However, this take initiative thing to me happens only during a situation where revival needs to take place. Like when you're dead and they have to put that electric shock to your heart to shock you back to life. Like she literally needs to like bring some type of shock and awe to your world. Like, and I believe that's what Eve did to Adam in the garden. She took the initiative, you know?
Yeah.
Tobias, help me. Like, I got you. Like, I say this, like, gals need a real, this is another thing, ladies. Hello, listen, ladies. Yes, listen, drop what you're doing right now. Listen, y'all gonna have to start reaching out to guys. Guys been doing that. They fear me too. Okay. They fear having the law called on them for a restraining order or harassment. If you like a guy, sometimes you have to take initiative to that. He probably initiated by him looking at you, but he can't say nothing because he probably feared the law or call, you know, like it ain't that some dudes ain't got game or he ain't got confidence and all this crap. Like he just like, yo, I'm respecting certain boundaries that I'm not aware of, you know?
Exactly.
Because maybe you have to give me some type of thing, not really a choosing signal, but an accepting signal. No one ain't talking about that. It ain't about choosing signals. It's about her accepting. Literally, she's accepting your signal. Woo, let me stop.
That's right, bro. That's facts. It's about accepting, you know what I'm saying, that signal. Yeah. That's real talk right there, man. That is very true, man. That is real talk. See, hey, y'all talking good up in here, man. Y'all talking good up in here, man. Like this that out of this world type of talk right here, man. That out of this world type of conversation, though, man. Like real.
Which one you want
So
to highlight?
let me see. Yeah, Logan. That's hey, Moshe. You been listening to Logan? That's real talk. That sounds like a comic book. The Rusted Knight. That's a cold comic idea, Moshe. Keep that. Yeah, bro. That's real talk right there, man. That's real talk. And what Moshe said too, they should want guts and not Griffin. Berserk reference. Yeah, I love sort of the Berserk. Yeah. I know exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, I like guts. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, man. It's and that's really even like just based on just my playlist of the Black Knight's perspective. Like I basically talk about how, you know, his armor is rusted. You know what I'm saying? It's been through some things, but it's durable. And it's like it's limitless. As long as he believes in himself,
Uh-huh.
nothing can stop him. Oh, and you say this, Brown Do Life. I'm gonna get to that, Brown Do Life. I'm gonna get to that. You said I see plenty of Black Christian couples that are happy together in church I go to in my area. Now, see, geographically speaking, there's a reason for that, and I get what you're saying in real life. Yes, we're gonna talk about that because that's based on a certain geographic. We gonna get there. I'm glad you're getting ahead of me, Brown Do Life. But anything you want to chime in more, Cool Jim, before we proceed? We an hour in. We'll probably be here for at least about, I don't know, about half an hour more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Y'all, like I said, you all are talking some real. Y'all drop some fire up in here, man. Like, yo, like these type of conversations I love right here because it's out of this world, bro. Like we, man, it's only a few of us, like I said, that come on here, man. We talk about stuff that's like not a lot of them really think about. You know, look at things from a what you say introspective. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, this a whole nother level type of talk, man. This is like my type of talk right here. Like, yo, y'all bringing the fire tonight. Y'all are bringing the fire tonight. And I hope that the ladies, you know what I'm saying, and also the ones catching this on replay can really get this and capture this and remember this because, hey, you're not going to find too many content creators that talk like this, like real talk. You know, we look at things from a different perspective over here. We see it from a different lens than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Changing the filter, all that. We see a deeper meaning to it. So yeah, bro, keep on doing your thing.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Let's what Cool Jim I mean, my bad. Let's see what Brown Do Life said. He also said black love does exist in Jesus' name. Okay, yeah, and I get what you're coming from with that, Brown Do Life. We gonna definitely get into that. We gonna get to that. But see, like here's the thing, because like, you know, given this playlist so far, the Gauntlet series, and we just getting started with this, man. We are at the sixth Gauntlet, but there's
Mm-hmm.
more to it. How many of them Infinity Stones were on Thanos' hand? So there's still more on the way. So this is just at the sixth one. So
Yeah.
woo, okay, so like here's the deal. Like it wasn't my intent for this live stream to be about relationships, given that my channel, of course, over here, man, I talk about that a lot. But like when you think about it though, like given the title of this one, like about this black love that's extinct, like it all starts at home. And
Yes,
we
sir.
know that, yeah, we know that most black homes are destroyed. Now, the ones like just sort of highlight what Brown Do Life is talking about in regards to some black love, like in certain geographic areas. The only reason why it is prevalent is giving certain availabilities of things. It's kind of like you live in certain places in the world. If there's enough water, if there's enough crops, if there's enough livestock, then everybody's plentiful. Nobody's complaining. See what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's right. Bro.
in other places where people don't want to deal with that no more, or they don't know how to get through struggles in certain other parts
Mm-hmm.
of the country, you ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
see that. Like in the Midwest, you don't see a lot of that black love like you might see in like certain parts of uh like Pennsylvania or certain parts of the East Coast. Like because there are certain how can I put this? Certain parts of affluent black communities on the East Coast that are still doing well. Certain places in New York. Another new person in the building. Tampa Supreme. Good to see you in the building for the first time, family. Good to see you in the building for
What's
the
up,
first
Tampa,
time.
though? Shout out to
Yeah, for
Tampa
sure,
Spring.
for sure.
Shout out to you, bro. I know
Yeah,
you come
man.
under my channel. Shout out to you, bro. Welcome to the rayologyxm, bro. Another out
Yeah,
of this
this is
world
our
type of brother, man.
Oh yeah, okay, for sure, for sure. Good to have you over here for sure, Tampa. Like, but yeah, keep this in mind. Like, uh, the majority, like, and I tell people this. Like, to me, we sometimes like to stick on these exceptions a lot instead of the
Mm-hmm.
obvious. And the obvious is
Mm-hmm.
that black love is extinct. And like I said before, there are still some remnants.
Mm-hmm.
However, you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, even though there's still
Mm-hmm.
some remnants, it's still like nothing more than that. Like amongst all the scorch that we see, like you'll see a few remnants, you'll see a few shrubs grow up from that ground
Mm-hmm.
that's been, hit with that wildfire. And so that's where you might still find a few exceptions. And maybe that could be the hope of certain things that have been extinct, kind of like how they're trying to find that Tasmanian tiger right now, right?
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doubting that there could be some type of resurrection, but right now we talking about a certain extinction right now. That's what we're talking about. We talking about like right now we just don't see it like that. So, and there might
Uh-huh.
be only pockets of the world where you might still see it, but guess what? The majority of the world just doesn't see it like so. It might not even register to us, like to the rest of us. Like so, like here's this, like uh yeah, like just going back to what I said earlier, like, unfortunately, it's like a lot of guys got to deal with the fact that, like, if she doesn't like you, she can just call the law. So, if nothing else, fellas, like, the best way to get over her is to know that the law is on her side and not yours. I don't care how much you want to get with her, man. She can call the
Mm-hmm.
law on you if you keep trying to
Yep.
holler at her. Like,
Yep.
that's unfortunate. Back in the days, it was like you could talk to the parents, y'all could have a sit down or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, but now, since we live in a society where the feminine can choose how they want to do things nowadays, and I'm not trying to
Facts.
say that the feminine can't choose. It's just more or less they got a monopoly.
Yeah.
even though,
That's
even though
facts.
we do know, yeah, yeah. Even though we do know that, even though they're the gatekeepers to sex, the men are actually the gatekeepers to the relationships, and we have to
Exactly.
take heed of that and take home on that. You still control the relationship, fellas.
Right.
Even
Exactly,
if
though.
she don't like you, yeah, even if she don't like you, she gonna hate that somebody else like you.
I'm telling you, you're right. You sure know what to say, man. Like I said, they see that, and this is the thing I got to bring up too. I got to bring this up again. Someone got to be the male, right? If the man's trying to be the man and the woman's trying to be man, who gonna do the role of being feminine? It's sure as hell is not us. So that leaves on the woman that's gonna do that. But a lot of them don't even like their own role, bro. Like they try to take up our role. Like, oh, they said we're not doing our role. I said, yes, we are. You're just trying to take over, take over who we are, what we're doing. And that's not your role. That's like you trying to be super. You trying to be you Superman, but you trying to be Aquaman. Make that make sense? You got your own
Hey,
abilities like anybody else.
hey, and then check this out, man. Like you look at law, you write that backwards. That's actually still law, just one L missing. But it's like, you know, the thing is, beyond the wall, she has to use the law. I think most chicks that use the law are the ones that have hit the wall anyway. That's her bridge, given that she's
Uh huh.
hit the wall and she's trying to have some
Uh huh.
type of leverage since her natural leverage has faded. Like it's sad, man.
Mm.
Like it's deep. Now
Yeah.
that's a deeper rabbit hole. I ain't mean to bring that out, but you think about it, like with this whole black love being extinct, like chicks now mostly want more leverage in a certain relationship that they know a guy can check out of if she's not doing her part. Like they do this with the spousal and the child support. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it goes deeper
Right.
than that. And then with them
It
talking
does.
about they want a guy to be a provider, a guy she can leave a guy nowadays if she feels like he's just not making enough money. They'll just say it's irreconcilable
Yep.
differences, but now they're really putting on the table. You have to be a provider, you know, Like they really hitting
Right.
hard with that nowadays. Like no love in that. Where's the
They
love in
are.
that?
Exactly. And you know something else to add on to what you're saying is that they said this is a patriarchal country. No, it's matriarchal. See, there are men, yeah, of course, in power, but the only difference is that they are simp manginas. They're sitting in the seat. They're giving women these punene passes. You know what I'm saying? Make them do, let them do anything they want to do. So of course, and then they say like, you know,
Oh, looks like we got a slight cutout with Cool Gent, but he'll be back in. He'll be back in. Yeah, for sure, y'all. But yeah, like Tampa said, thank you so much, Tampa, for that. Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button for sure. We definitely going in on this one. For sure. We are definitely going in on
can you
this
hear me?
one. Hope y'all been. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I hear you now.
Okay, probably have my microphone close up. But yeah, like I said, there was a video. I think it was a video y'all watching, and an older lady, you know, talking about that women are saying there are not enough eligible men that's on that level. So I'm saying, like, what in the hell is that supposed to mean? Not eligible though. But you see, if it's everything's about money and stuff, that means you never care about my character. You only look at see a lot of modern women are like the customer drivers to the bank to the ATM machine, getting what they need or worn out, and then they drive off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. But a lot of
Okay. Got a slight
the Gen
cutout. Got
X
got a slight
women are
cutout there.
passionate.
There you go. Got a slight cutout.
I got
Slight cutout.
it. Driving though, man. Yeah, I should have wait though and talk though. But yeah, yeah, a lot of the modern women are like it's like going to the ATM machine, right? They only look at men as ATM machine, going to get what they need or want, and then they drive off. Trying to leave the account empty, if you would say.
Oh yeah, man. And that's the thing. You think about it like, ATM, but you add the O to it. It's atom. So she should be knowing you atomically speaking. But she knows you only for that ATM instead of atoms. You know what I'm saying? Like she's supposed to basically know you for your the inside of who you are versus what's inside your wallet. It goes back to that.
Right. That's very true. That's very true. But a lot of them won't will get the message until it's too late. Hope y'all can hear me on that.
Yeah, yeah, they got you, man, for sure. I heard you well too. Like, and that's the thing. Like, that's why it's like I feel, guys like they don't want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I heard all these Game Boys, these fake alpha channels, and all that talking. Like, tell her how you feel about like on the inside. Like, yo, I mean, this is the you want to hear my emotional side? Like, here it goes. Like, this is what I feel, and this is what I feel about us. And if you don't take heed of
Right,
that, I could walk away. You know.
right,
So that's the
right.
key. It's just walking away when you know she's not taking heed.
Exactly, because when a man like trusts a woman like that, right, the right woman, you know, like we're showing ourselves who we are, like innerly, like that says a whole lot right there. Because not a lot of chicks are not going to be able to understand, overstand that. So they say that a lot of men. They say that men are not really open to their feelings though, but it's just that it's not for every woman though. If you're not the right woman who I can safely, say trust. But other than that, I mean, we keep a lot of stuff to ourselves because we know how this society is against men and stuff right now, and it's bad out here. See a lot of women, man, like they got more power in this country than we do, only because of simp man Jonas. That's the only reason why.
Hey, see, here's the deal. And see, we can go deeper in this too, man. Like, see, they'll understand, like some of them don't realize some guys are doing semen retention because they keep giving demons attention.
Woo! And you know what though, man? And I know you noticed this too. Like when if they say they do approach you though, bro, like um they want you for like your energy, aka the succubus. you will say. Suck your
Yeah,
energy dry, and they leave.
yeah. They want you to come. And it's like,
Yeah,
no, you got them demons. I'm not gonna feed your demons with the steaming. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Facts,
It's
facts, man.
crazy.
Uh huh. Facts, bro. Facts. Man, this stuff is wild, bro. It's wild. But this is what we got to deal with. This is what we got to deal with, man. It's not complaining, but it's expressing ourselves. You know, we can't keep a lot of stuff in. We're expressing it and stuff. That's why we're on these platforms. We're saying what we're saying because we're seeing it and knowing that we're not alone when we say these things. So this is a real crisis right now, man. It's a
Yep.
real crisis right now.
This is our
Women say,
4-page letter.
yeah, 4 page letter, like Aaliyah said, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man, yeah, 4 page letter, bro. That's what it is, though.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, we speak about it because obviously if we didn't care, we wouldn't even be talking about it. Like, obviously we must care about Black love if we keep talking about how extinct it is. Like, to me, it's that also like we got the feminine. The problem is we got the feminine choosing the man when it really is the man that should be doing the choosing. The man should not have to wait around for her
Exactly,
affection. Shouldn't have to wait around for her affection or maybe
exactly,
her consideration of you.
exactly.
Really?
Facts, bro. That's big facts right there, man. That's major facts right there. Like I said, a man, like I said, it's he who finds the wife, finds a good thing, obtains favor from the Most High. So I need for a lot of women to stop saying that they're looking for men. So that basically you're taking the role of a man instead of you trying to be found by the righteous man. So that's why a lot of them are not married because they're not feminine. Because we're going to know. We're going to know if you're you know what I'm saying, you're a wife quality material, how you cover yourself, how you carry yourself, all that stuff. We're going to know if you are that within the self. So yeah, but a lot of them, like I said, they only focus on the outer instead of the inner. So once you work on the inner self, then everything else come along.
Man, you said that's so deep what you said. Like, and they don't get that, cool gent. Like, it's all about the inner. Like I said, it starts in the home.
It
In
does. Yep.
the home. Yeah.
Yes,
Like
sir.
Brown Dude said, manosphere would never tell men to go for women that are awake to the reality of life. Exactly. Awake nor awake or aware. See, that's why I said
Oh, that's facts.
over. Yeah. And it's like over here, of course, my channel now, I'm pushing this thing called the Zenosphere. That's Zen, the balance of the
Mm-hmm.
feminine and the masculine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean
Uh-huh.
equal, it just means balance. She's a counterweight, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
not necessarily equal opposite, but just her little bit helps a lot. Like, that true Zenosphere. However, right now, this is the Gauntlet series. So we bringing on that Thanosphere side of it. Like, we that manosphere can get the snap.
Right. Right. Get the snapping though. Yep. Get the snap. Instead of getting the stepping, it's gonna be get the snapping.
Get
Man.
the snapping. Oh, there you go. Hashtag.
Yep. Hashtag.
Get the snapping. Hey, there
Get the
you go.
snapping though.
That's it.
That's it right there, bro.
Woo. Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, it yeah, we probably chop it up here for at least 5 more minutes, man. But there's so much, man. We gonna chop up like in the future, man. This is getting nuts here, man. It's getting nuts. Like,
This is
but I was
straight fire.
yeah, fire.
Man. Man, it's that real
But
talk
yeah,
right here, bro. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, this panel right here, like, if any of y'all watching the sisters and stuff, like, this is a real brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Some of the other brothers in chat too, these are real brothers, though. Logical thinking, out of this world type of brothers. Our mindsets and stuff. You see our mindset, it's on a whole nother level, humbly. Because this is something that you would never get from the manosphere. Because they don't talk like this, man. They don't talk like this. So it's very interesting to talk in this particular way to where, like, wow, it's like relatable, if you will say. So yeah, man, there it is. There it is.
yep. Hoop, there it is. Or in this case, snap. There it goes.
Yep, so there it goes.
See,
That's fact,
see. But
man.
yeah, I was thinking like the only way like Black love will survive or actually the only way it will survive or be revitalized in this case, because it's already like extinct and dead, it's far gone, like at this point, is if the feminists start reaching out to men as if
Right.
it was Valentine's Day. Like back, like you said, I'm not a holiday person myself either, but you got to think like coming up, in school, you got that girl that come up to you, be like, "Will you be my Valentine?" Like it was really like
Right.
cringy, but it was
Right.
cool. It was like, oh, okay,
Right.
But ladies,
Right.
it's like this. Instead of "Will you be my Valentine?" How about saying "Will you be my man?" And it will be up to the man to take her on or not. Because right now we see the opposite, basically like the reversal of this, given the reverse of the gender role. So it's like men have to kind of go out their way and be like, even getting on their hand and knee, being like, "Will you marry me?" Like what happened to like more or
Right.
less like you tell her how it is, and she wants to be part of that, or at least she's ready to get on your code or on your type of time. She ready. She like, I'm ready.
Uh-oh.
I'm down. We can see where it goes. You don't hear it. You don't hear them kind of conversations now.
You don't. You sure don't. You really don't, man. Like I said, authenticity nowadays, man, it's like a lost art. You know, it's a lost art these days, man. And it's like everybody. It's this whole society is microwave, man. They want it fast and ready, but not like the home cooked meal wars. You got the right seasonings, the right ingredients. You know what I'm saying? The staring, putting it in, putting love into, love and soul into the cooking and stuff. But we don't have it these days, man. We don't have it. At least they don't. They don't have it.
Right, man. And it's unfortunately, and of course I spoke on, a lot of times this idea of white pill at my channel, but and I'm moving further to some even more grandiose in the future. So, check me out as time goes on. But just speaking on color itself, like it seems like, you can't even see her in the white unless she's coming at you right. So,
Ah,
you know, see,
yo, yeah, man,
shoot.
yeah,
Forget trying to make her right to see white. She ain't trying to see the light. She in the dark. So it's like,
right,
you know, uh, and that's not delightful. Get it light. So it's like, for guys, unfortunately, you got to deal with the feminine from the standpoint of gray or even black,
right,
meaning that like the black side is like, or actually the gray side is that there's not a guarantee that she will stick around or be interested in you. We got to
uh,
deal with this all the time in regards to black love. It's not like this guarantee no more like back in the day. Like damn, we gonna be working on having a family, man. We gonna really work it out, and let alone her being reciprocated. That's
right,
also a gray area. That's definitely a gray area.
yes,
So like,
yes, thank you, yes,
man, and that's stressful, especially if you're not into like
it
polygyny.
is,
You know what I'm saying? You into that one gal, you have to be in suspense, bro. That's stressful. That's why a lot of dudes die early and all that. They've been in them long type of stressful relationships with just that one gal, man. Because he not knowing when she gonna reciprocate. That literally made a heart attack. Heartbreak, heart
yeah,
attack. That
yeah,
what that Kanye West song, Heartbreak. What was that 808 Heartbreak? Yeah, man.
yeah. Ordered one by the Jackson Five, Heartbreak Hotel though.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. But then shifting from gray, get into the black. A
right,
lot of times now it's based on, I hate to say the slogan, but she's not yours, it's just your turn. But like I like to say instead though, it's always actually been her turn. And it's always been on her terms since she is the one
I,
riding the carousel.
yeah, and I said something to this too. Like I kind of hate that term, like in a way, but I see what it said because when they say, you know what I'm saying, it's she's only yours for the moment, but it's just somebody else's turn, like you just got done saying. So basically that lets me know that she's for the streets and not to be kept.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She's like the you say blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? Come and rent. Everybody rent her up though, man. But she's nothing to keep.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, man. And to me, it goes back to what I said before. We could wrap it up here, like with your final thoughts after I spit my spiel. But like, we talk about this home thing. You know, true black love is extinct because we no longer see the love in the home. It's like, how can we see the love in the home if we always out in the street? Oh man, look like he jumped off, but he'll get back on, y'all. Uh, but yeah, when he gets on, I'll bring this up again. But keep this in mind, like, uh, how can one talk about love in the home when we always out in the street? There you go again. There you go. Let me add him on. All right, all right.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. You there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just saying, like, and just wrap up what I'm saying, and you can spit your spiel. Like, we talk about it always starts in the home, like, but how can we do things right in the home with this black love? And it seems like everybody's out in the streets, the black streets, like no diggity, no doubt with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like,
Exactly.
and then you think like with these marriages, going back to kind of what Brown Dude was sort of alluding to earlier, like at least with like let's say white American love or white love, a lot of it is faith based. So a lot of them are together based on faith. They don't look at like necessarily the money. You see folk in the country all the time, on these rural places, the Bible Belt, a lot not really necessarily what you would call affluent places, and they stick it
Right.
out, based on faith.
Right.
And ironically, 60% of those Christian marriages that end up in divorces like that, because they're mostly white American Christian marriages,
Right. Right.
a lot of Black America is becoming less Christian by the day. Don't let the numbers
Right.
fool you. So,
Right.
ironically, the only reason why those white American marriages that are Christian like that, the only reason why they divorce is because of money, ironically. So it's like they had the faith, but they let the world get the best of them. You see what I'm saying? But ironically,
Right.
like with a lot of black love, there ain't no faith in it at all. It's about finance. It's about you being a provider. It's like,
Right.
damn, once again.
Right. Right. And you know something to add on to what you're saying, bro. And I said this as well. See, within the black community, right, or melanated community, is that we're like the only group of people, mostly. When I gotta keep saying it, that they always put a price tag on our heads. You know what I'm saying? It's always a price tag with us, though. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being back up to the basics. That's why there's no foundation, though, man. Foundation. You know what I'm saying? Love. You know what I'm saying? Love is God. So without love, how can you have a foundation? Where you're just gonna build it on sand, as we said before on this live stream, and it's going to continuously fall. It's like, why you keep doing that? And you buy the water, it's going to continue to fall. While everybody else is building theirs on solid foundation, solid concrete.
Hey, and then we could wrap it up with this too. Like real black love, if they want to know, it doesn't require you having over $100,000. It just requires you keeping it 100, or like in your case, keeping it 1,000 or a hundred
Boom,
thousand.
boom, exactly though. And you know something else to add on what you're saying? See, I not we hear this all the time. You know, talking about man got to make all this money and stuff. But how about whatever happened to like this building with one another though? Because see, it's like two hands, like I said, four hands are better than two. You know what I'm saying? So it's two of my hands and two of her hands. Let's build together. But like I said, as long as we're continuously broken up with no foundation, then we're down, man. Like that's it. That's it.
Yeah, man, this is definitely a dope live stream, man. This is awesome because there's definitely some more things we gonna definitely chop it up about in the future. Oh man, because like one thing that comes to mind too is how there was, I guess, allegedly this narrative that even some of the blue collar so-called black guys would come home and beat their wives and children because he got tired of the white oppression at his
Wow.
job, whether he was a construction guy or on the automobile line. But that's for another topic. But like I said, there's a lot of truth to that, but a lot of gray area. Like no different than if they said the black man watched his gal get raped by the slave master. Like they kind of twist narratives. We gonna chop up all of that in the future. Just giving y'all a free preview. But man, like it's always a pleasure having you up in the building and everything, man. Like this definitely is dope. And any final thoughts before we head out?
Man, brother Ray, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on your platform, man. Like you always dropping that out of this world truth, man. Like just been amazing, man. All praise to the Most High, and shout out to everybody that's tuned in. What I'm saying, that's been supporting him, supporting us. Man, you guys are awesome, though, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, we got more topics and stuff like this coming to a future near you. We will say. So continue to press on. I may do another live stream. I may do a live stream after this about the most undervalued man in America. I may do that after this live stream, but be on the lookout, everybody. Just be on the lookout because you never know. Sometimes I may want to do it. I may, but yeah, man. Thank you so much for having me on my platform. Like I said, this we're gonna have more of this. Definitely gonna have more of this.
For sure, for sure. And with that said, y'all, make sure y'all go and subscribe to Cool Gent. If this is your first time at this channel, make sure you subscribe to yours truly, rayologyxm. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Look into the look into the chat section for those that are listening to this right now on the live. If you want to tip yours truly, that's also in the chat section and will be in the description section. That'll be in the description section for those listening to this on the replay. And I think on live streams like this too, just witness me and you, Cool Gent. Yeah, we gotta definitely put your link in there too if someone wants to reach out to you as well. If you got a link, someone can tip you as well if they want to do that. So we'll definitely do that, going forward next time we jump on like this. So yeah, man, like this has been a blessing, and y'all take care. We definitely gonna be back for another one. This has been groovy, and y'all know how we do it, man. I know at this channel I put out what I put out, but I'm kind of more uh not a calculator, but calculated with yeah.
Man, I like that
So
though.
yeah. So, I just want people to like really soak in what I have to say, you know what I'm saying, and then be ready for the next. I don't want you to just chew the meat, spit out the bones. I want you to eat the meat and the bone marrow. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat like you ain't had nothing else to eat. You got to eat it all, the bone, the meat, everything, man.
Eat everything until it turns to air.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, with that said, y'all have a good one. Much blessings to y'all. And at this channel, I shall be live again ASAP. But until next time, just y'all take care. And thanks a million for stopping by to check out me and Cool Gent on this gauntlet. And we're gonna snap a finger and do that step. You know what I'm saying? Go. Go.
Snap. Snap.
All right, y'all. Much love. Snapping out.